Hello, my name is Retro, and today we're gonna do Rescue Rangers or Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Well, this series only lasted about 3 seasons and started back in 1998. No, rephrase it. Back in 1989 and ended in 1995. Only lasted 3 seasons and 60 episodes. So in other words, this is part of the most underrated cartoon in the Toon Disney category. One of the shows that was amazing. All the great cartoons like DuckTales, Duck, Goof Troop, in fact, all of them were great. But Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers is one of those series that it was under the radar. I mean, it's something that I feel it wasn't given enough attention. It's only 60 episodes. You see the all the different franchises of different cartoons of this. Usually they last over 100 some episodes. This one lasted 60 episodes. So yeah, it wasn't that popular or that super well known because it's Chip 'n Dale. I mean, these two characters are a very simple idea. And now, let me explain what this story is about. Let's go. Woo! Woo! Now, the story of Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers is they basically solve cases, but not like human cases. They do describe them back to normal animal size as squirrels, and you see them trying to be like normal days, trying to play around, trying to dream to be adventurers, detectives. And one day, one of their friends get in trouble, and they try to figure it out. But they accidentally kind of pick up these people as a team. Monty, Gadget, Zippo. They just connected together for this case to figure out what happened to his friend, why he got framed. And basically that's the whole pilot episode. In itself, it was really interesting. I mean, it's one of those very simple concepts of detective shows that smallest clue or something minor is actually really big. And that's the whole focus of the series. It's the little things. Is that sometimes little small cases usually are big cases. Yeah, I love about that. You also love their kind of point of view because they're small animals and they usually take the smaller little cases that you think it means nothing, but in fact it's surprising. Now, for example, one episode, the little kid went to a police officer asking someone stole his little toys of trains. And it seems nonsense, but later on you find out this little train they stole, they actually is using it to carry gold bars to get a small little hole to the next room so they could take it away. So it's very simple but very oppressive. I mean, I love this kind of small, not that complicated, but it's big idea. It really shines like, wow, it really blows you away. And I kind of wish they got more attention in this series because it is oppressive. Now, let me talk about characters. Let's go. Woo! Okay, characters. Let me see how to describe the characters to you. Well, now you have Chip, but it's basically the responsible character. He's knowledgeable, understanding, trying to take things seriously. I feel like he has kind of like a jersey, or like kind of like Indiana Jones. He had the cap, his hat, his jersey. He just be like, yeah, he's the leader. But he's not cocky or anything. He's just serious and well money. And he also focuses on little details. You also have Dale, who is a goofball. In fact, his shirt himself, his design they give him, he actually Magnum PI. He's kind of like a cool guy, kind of chillax, trying to overthink it, trying to play around. And they have good chemistry. Chip and Dale always do. I mean, these two characters always have good chemistry. But you let them have this kind of fun. But I love that they actually talk about cases that you're not taking this serious, or you're taking this too serious. You love the dynamic of the main two big characters because it's just so entertaining to see. You also have other characters that also are impressive, like Monty. Monty is a big muscle guy. I mean, usually you need a tough guy of this kind of detective show, but like he's like kind of a big blowhard. He tells long tales of stories of he went to Portuguese, he went to Egypt, he went to this, and you just like about that kind of character because you know he's a full of himself, but at the same time it could be true. I mean, some of his stories are true. That's shockingly because all the things he talk about is just kind of nonsense, but it's possible for this character to do that. So he's kind of questioning his tall tales that it's real. He's just making stories, or he's doing it. You have Zippo, that he is like a silent character, but he's one of those characters that is very useful. I mean, he doesn't talk. He mumbles. You don't understand any word he says. Only Monty understands his conversations. So, but I love that he has that express, yeah, I'm disappointed, happy, glad. You know, I like about that. He's very useful for like small little places or needs a guy to get information, something so far away they cannot reach. So Zippo is a very important character. You also have my favorite character, Gadget. Gadget is probably one of the best characters of all the whole group because Gadget is just so creative. I mean, the ideas of this little character great. I mean, she has a pencil, a rubber band, a bottle cap, coat, tape, and she created a plane out of that kind of material. I mean, whatever you want to put in the basket, she can create something amazing. Everything she does, especially how her design of inventions. You see all the parts are made up of pencils, branches, or little ropes. It's just so uncreative. I mean, those kind of designs takes time to do. You have to really sit down and think, what would this look like? What's this do? That's why they have a long period of breaks every time they create a new season, because it's one of the process of creating a simple creative idea for a invention takes time. And you see this, they have so much fun creating this gadget designs. You also like Gadget that she's very smart but not blind, that she is usually trying to be, oh, this is how you do this, this is how you do this. She's the free thinker kind of character. I love about her. She's just so not naive but outgoing, and that's what I love about that character. Enjoyable. Also, she has a very interesting background that never explored, that her father disappears for an expedition and never came back. She doesn't know why or exist anymore. He, of course, dead. I mean, they can't say dead in the series, but in other words, they actually reference that her backstory that they never explore what happened to the old man. I want to see that adventure. I want to see who she is. I thought she's the most interesting character of all the cast, that she easily can become her own spin-off series. Of course, you have other characters, like two of the main villains is Professor Calamitous, no, Professor something, Professor Nastasius, I can't remember his name, but they just call him the Professor. This professor is an adventure evil scientist who create kind of fun evil inventions, like decide to take over the whole town, taking their own energy so he can make a milk product rotten because he doesn't like milk. Yeah, it sounds outrageous, but it works on this series. It's fun and kooky, this evil villain. You also have a Fat Cat who is kind of the Godfather kind of character, that he had influence on other characters to do certain things for him, or he has his master plan to try and destroy the Rescue Rangers. And I love these two characters reappear in the series. They're usually the main antagonists trying to defeat the Rescue Rangers. You know, they don't focus on that much. They also have little random different one episodic episodes. Yeah, I love about that also. You don't expect some of the episodes to be grand. It does surprise you multiple times. It's one of those series that, damn, there was well written, fun made, and just charming to see this character's dynamic of who they are and how they act. Now, anything good and bad? Well, let's find out. Woo! Hello. Now, good and bad. Let's see. Anything awful to say about this series? Well, I really can't really say anything bad. It's weird. I mean, it's a series that it's not what it is, and it just go with it. Now, anything good is the voice acting is very well. The animation is good. In fact, it's the creations of the ideas they come up with. It's just ingenious. For example, there's not an episode they went to this cult. Yeah, it's kind of like a religious, so not cult, but they were lying, take all their stuff. They only focus on Gadget trying to prove there was a lie what doing to these people. And it's weird episode, but it's just a very fun, creative episode that just pop on your brain. If you think any episodes of this series, that's the only episode just jump on. It's one of those great episodes that just feel out of place. It's kind of show, but it works. You also have other episodes that they have other rats that are smart like them, but they also be experimenting and trying to help them get out or not. I mean, it's one of those shows that they just go certain situation and they have this great idea what to do with it. I mean, they have dozens of them that just amazing. I'm sad they only have 60 episodes, but it's one of those that I kind of wish they could reboot the series because they have so much potential to be some more. I mean, the series never developed the characters. I mean, not enough to be amazing, but they have such a way of each character being their own facade that it'd be interesting to develop them. They never did, so it's so important if a Disney XD decide to reboot Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. It's one of those series that does deserve that reboot because it has so much to give. It's so many things you could play with. Come on, guys, reboot the series. What? Meow. Okay, you want a fun series? Of course, it's Disney Afternoon. It's one of the series that's the whole idea is the concept of the fun idea. And you see how DuckTales or Darkwing Duck or Tailspin is the concept of the idea they have. They made a fun series. And this one does the same thing. It's just underrated. But in my opinion, it's one of the greatest shows they ever made of the two Disney Afternoon because it's just so much fun and creative. Now, I have to rate this series. Well, rating is kind of hard. It's good, it's not updated, the pacing is okay, I mean it's still good pacing. No, I have to finally rate this. I think it's 8 out of 10. Once more, it has some little flaws here and there. Sometimes it's just the pacing is kind of slow, or all of that. It's just the pacing. Sometimes you ruin the series just with the pacing, and it has 1-2 bad episodes. I have to give it honest 8. Now, if you want to see more videos, you can see right here, right here, right here, right here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and bye. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ah!